Now, a big debate, concentration versus diversification. Pabre likes few bets, big bets, infrequent bets.
Yeah, that's the Buffett-Munger school of thought. If you really understand a business and have high conviction, you don't need hundreds of stocks. Quality over quantity.
Buffett's punch card analogy fits here too. Only 20 punches in a lifetime. Makes you think really hard about each one.
Exactly. Or his harem analogy, too many, you don't get to know any well. Focus leads to deeper understanding.
So the argument for concentration is deeper research, higher conviction, maybe even activism.
Right. You know the company's inside out. That builds conviction to hold through tough times. And yes, sometimes big stakes allow you to influence management for the better.
But the risk is higher if one of your few bets goes wrong.
Undeniably. Individual company risk is higher. But the potential return from that deep insight can, proponents argue, outweigh the benefits of spreading yourself too thin. Of course, many find a middle ground, maybe 15, 20 stocks, balancing depth and diversification. It's a personal choice.
Finally, mindset-wise, embracing mistakes and staying grounded seems vital.
Absolutely crucial. Don't let the fear of being wrong paralyze you. Mistakes will happen. It's part of investing.
Like the golfer analogy, learn from the bad shot, focus on the next one.
Exactly. The best opportunities often look risky. If you never make mistakes, you might be playing it too safe, missing out.
And humility ties into this. Confidence is good, arrogance is bad.
For sure. Even the legends have bad runs. Staying humble, reviewing your process, learning from errors keeps you grounded, stops you from thinking you're infallible.
And maybe the most critical part, knowing when you're wrong and cutting losses.
Yes. Michael Steinhardt's rule. If the facts change or contradict your original reason for buying, get out, period. Even if other things still look good. That probabilistic thinking, admitting error quickly, prevents small mistakes from becoming huge disasters.
Wow. We have covered a ton of ground here. A really deep dive into finding undervalued stocks. We've hit the core philosophy margin of safety, thinking like an owner, patience. We've looked at the analytical toolkit, financial statements, ratios, qualitative factors. We explored where to hunt bad news, spin-offs, filings. And maybe most importantly, we've looked at those psychological traps and pitfalls that can derail anyone.
It's a lot to digest, for sure. But remember, value investing isn't a magic formula or a get-rich-quick thing. It's a disciplined, long-term game demanding patience, independent thinking, and the guts to stand apart from the crowd.
So a final thought for our listeners to chew on.
Given everything we've discussed, the emotional markets, our own human biases towards panic and euphoria, here's the question. What personal system, what kind of checklist or process will you put in place? How will you ensure your investment decisions are driven by that cool, dispassionate analysis we've talked about, and not by the emotional whispers or shouts of the crowd?